What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another video, man. Woo! Wow, yo. And tonight, man, I'm going to talk about tonight's NBA Finals, Game 6. You had the Eastern Conference champion, Toronto Raptors, beating the Western Conference champs, Golden State Warriors, 114 to 110 to win the first NBA championship in Toronto Raptors franchise history. And Kawhi Leonard becomes only the third player in NBA history to win a finals MVP with two different teams, joining Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the Milwaukee Bucks and Los Angeles Lakers. And, very own LeBron James with my Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now he's done it with the San Antonio Spurs and Toronto Raptors, yo. Wow. First off, man, a lot to digest from tonight, man. Before I get started, man, I want to wish my thoughts and prayers. Not only with Kevin Durant, as it's officially he did rupture his Achilles, but also the Klay Thompson who got injured tonight, man. And it's so unfortunate for him because he was balling, man. Klay had 30 points, man. Like, it was the beginning of the fourth, end of the third quarter when the injury happened, had 30 points, man, and then he left with an injury where he was on crutches. So let's hope for his sake his knee injury isn't so significant because he's a free agent also, as well as Kevin Durant and Kawhi Leonard. But in this game, man, what a basketball game, first off, man. Both teams really left it all out there on the line, man. The Warriors was a little banged up, man, but Andre Iguodala stepped up huge for them. Draymond Green had a triple-double. DeMarcus Cousins played solid. And I mean, for the champion Raptors, man, Kawhi didn't really have a great game tonight, but man, how about Kyle Lowry, man? How about the start to the game where he just came out and he imposed his will right from the opening tip and just had like a spectacular first quarter and first half, yo. Fred Van Vliet, man, like Lowry did his thing in the first half, Van Vliet did it in the second half, man. What a performance by those 2 point guards, yo. They brought it home, man. Ibaka, who's been consistent all series. Pascal Siakam had a big game tonight. And Kawhi, he had a pretty average game to, say for everything he's done so far in these playoffs. But shout out to Toronto, man. They got it done, man. I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh man, all the Warriors missing Durant and Klay got hurt and this and that. But I mean, when it's for you, it's for you, man. Like, it was meant for the Raptors to win this thing, and they went out there and did it. It's so many times. I mean, the Houston Rockets, had an opportunity to knock them off. The Portland Trailblazers had an opportunity to knock them off. They didn't get it done. Toronto came out there and they punched them in the mouth. They was deeper. At all times, they had 5 players on the court that was capable of making the shot. They defended and they was well coached. Shout out to Nick Nurse, man, who I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all, man. Before this season started, I didn't know who he was. like, like if somebody would have said the name Nick Nurse to me before the start of the season, I'd have said, who? like, and he's an NBA championship coach today, yo. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard with everything he dealt with the San Antonio Spurs last year, man. You got people like Skip Bayless coming on TV talking nonsense about him every single day. And all he does is he keeps quiet. He goes out there and he just consistently gets it done night in and night out, man. What a basketball player, man. What a basketball player, man. Like, I like to call him Kawhi, Michael Jordan, Leonard. And well, he does it on both ends, man. The complete offensive arsenal and the tenacity on the defensive end, man. He's a big time player, man. He's in the conversation. If he's not the best, he's definitely in the top 3 for best player in the world, yo. Kyle Lowry, man, like a lot of people, including myself, has been critical of him over the years, man. Well, with his non-clutchness, his ability to come up small in the playoffs, and he got it done, man, and good for him, man, because he been there for a long time, yo. Good for him to get it done up there, yo. Like I said, Van Vliet, undrafted. I mean, Pascal Siakam. I mean, Serge Ibaka, Marc Gasol, two veterans getting their first rings, man. It's a beautiful story, man. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. I'm so happy for those guys in Toronto, man. Besides the little bit of fans who was born Durant, which I don't appreciate that. You know, shout out to everybody in Canada, man. Shout out to all the Toronto fans. Shout out to Jersey Drake. You know he gonna turn up all night tonight. I mean, it was just good to see for them, man. And for the Warriors, man, I mean, you know, Oracle Arena, obviously this is not how they wanted it to go down. And for Steph, I mean, you got to make that shot, man. I mean, I love Steph Curry as a player. I love his playing style of, you know, his storage is everything he's been through. I think he's the greatest shooter of all time. But I mean, once again, the questions are gonna raise, is he a clutch player? Like, you know, they already questioned him because he's never won a finals MVP. And tonight, man, he had a shot. Like, that was a legendary, kind of similar to Kyle Lowry's shot last game, which it got tipped, but you know, Lowry make that three at home to win the championship, and then Steph could make a three to force a game seven and close out Oracle Arena, and he missed it. You know, it was a good play call and a good look, and he ain't get it done, man. You know, Klay has apparently been more clutch than him to me, man. When things get real, you know, Klay has been more clutch, man. Like Klay was clutch tonight with 30 points. Now, granted, I know they doubling and triple team and stuff, but on the end, man, he had the look, man, and he ain't knock it down, man. Obviously, he's still, in my opinion, the greatest shooter ever, but you know, you gotta be more clutch, man. I know that's a shot he's gonna think about all summer long, yo. But not to take, but you know, that's a story for another day. But tonight is all about the Toronto Raptors, man. It's crazy the playoff run they went on, man. Losing game one to Orlando at home where Lowry scored 0 points. Being down 2-1 to Philly, and after getting blown out, it took a Kawhi Leonard crazy shot to beat Philly in game seven. That shot doesn't go in. Who knows what happens in overtime? And down 2-0 to Milwaukee, and to come back and win 4 straight, you know, and to beat the two-time defending champs, man. Granted, they was missing Durant, but still, they had some people out there. And you know, I believed in this team all year. Honestly, I picked the Golden State Warriors to win this series in 6, but I did pick Toronto to make it to the finals. I just didn't think they would actually finish it and win it. But shout out to them, man, like, for getting it done, yo. Just a great basketball game, man. Just a great game. Just a great story for Toronto, man. The country of Canada, you know, the city of Toronto, Kyle Lowry, Ujira, Kawhi. It's a beautiful story, man. And Canada, y'all represent, man. Y'all the NBA champs, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have NBA content, man, throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat. Congratulations to the 2019 NBA World Champs, the Toronto Raptors.